I am the Doodle Wolf, and welcome to Doodles. Alright, so last episode we finished off this. I think I might add a little bit of some minor touch-ups. But we got the main idea done, which is good. It's always nice to have the main idea finished. Fill in these little holes. Now, I think we're going to start work on our fun little kobold friend in the front and the foreground today. Get him done and out of the way. And maybe if we have time, do the fire. So that seems like our good game plan. So let's get to it. New folder. Okay. Now we start using the stabilizer. The better one, anyways. So, like I said, I'm into Dungeons & Dragons. He's a kobold. Love me some kobolds. Oop, oop, what's going on? Come on, friend. There we go. Let's start with the muzzle, actually. I've played kobolds a few times. Actually, twice, I think I've played a kobold. No. Yeah, I think only twice. I had, if not... But I think it's more than once. I've played multiple kobolds. But the thing is, I don't want to wear them out, so I don't play them that often. It's either 2 or 3 times. And, anyways, I've always loved how the way they were small and sneaky, and it was really fun. There's just a fun little race because they're everywhere. They're like little vermin people, and they're just lovely. But I don't know. Like I said, Everignot, I believe that's how it's pronounced. I'm very sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But that's what said, wow, these are really cool. I want to play one. Because at the time I was playing a Henjai Yokai, which is a shapeshifter basically. An animal shapeshifter. And we were making backup characters in case our characters died. And I was like, oh, well, I'll make a kobold. And then I played one, and it was the most magical thing I've ever done, and it made me happy. There. Aha. And what's also nice about these folders, oh, so this is kobold. But yeah. I might put a little story in the description, and if I post this up, not like a description of the video, a description of for Affinity. I did make one. I actually just made one. Under Dark the Doodle Wolf, so if you want to go, you want to watch, whatever, go ahead. So, I think now we should do the points. Yeah. So, I'm going to post mainly the art I do here, but I might do some other might post some other things than I do as well, like the other kobold pictures. I do have another For Affinity account under Dark Wolf Shin. I don't use it for anything really now. I was posting art early in the year, but not anymore because I don't know. So I guess school got in the way. But now this basically gives me an excuse to say, hey, you should post your art because you're already making it. So why not put it up? Which is true. I can do that. This. Look at how cute he is. I just want to pick him up and eat him. Because most things eat kobolds. Poor darlings. They're so lovely. Don't eat the kobolds. No, these lines are too thick. I'm a little persnickety when it comes to some things, I guess. Lines being one of them. I know I'm really particular about lines. Do the muzzle first, like you said, you dumbass. For some reason, I have the weird tendency to... I can hit right here on my tablet. I don't know if you see these. Sometimes they appear. They might be too high up for you to see, because I don't have the actual toolbar thing up there. But recording anyways. But I have a hotkey basically on my tablet, so I can just click that and it control Z's for me. But I never really use it. I more of just reach over with my hand and use Control Z, because I guess it gives my hand something to do instead of just sitting there and doing whatever. Usually I have my hand on my face, like right now. My hand is on my face, just sort of sitting there. Sometimes I noticed early on in my other videos, I put my hand in front of my mouth, which is really stupid because I'm talking. Why would I even attempt to do that? Because, you know, I'm talking, kind of need to have my voice clear of all hands. Dumbass me. But, back to kobolds. Love kobolds. Love them. Can't get enough of them. That's why I was really excited when I decided to do a kobold campaign, based around the concept. It's a Pathfinder campaign, actually. I shouldn't say Dungeons & Dragons. Though they're really interchangeable. If I get flack with that, I'm sorry, but they're sort of the same idea. If you don't know, Pathfinder is actually owned by Paizo instead of Wizards of the Coast, and Paizo is actually it's a subgroup of Wizards. If you look in the core rulebook, it says that it's owned by Wizards, because really you can't have a game that similar and Wizards just like, no, you can go ahead. There's got to be like some similarities, like, so it's got to be owned. So it is, which wouldn't surprise me if that's how Wizards got it from Gary Gygax or whatever. Because Wizards own a lot of nerdy shit. Like they own Magic the Gathering and I think some other stuff too, but mainly Dungeons & Dragons and whatever, and that thing. I just mentioned Magic. Alright, get your little eye up here. So darling, I love him. I just want to pick him up and cuddle him. He's so excited about his little rock. His little rock stick. His little rock stick sword. Gotta be steady as a surgeon. There. Not bad. And then trying to get his little mouth in. A little less juice on that. Oh, look at his little tooth. Like if I could have any like fantasy creature in my life, it would totally either be a Pokemon or one of these, because they're just so darling. I would easily have a bunch of them in my home running around, mining for me, and just being adorable all around. Because kobolds are typically miners. Alright. My line work gets a bit hazy here. And steady as a surgeon. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. That's what's sort of nice about having the line work here is it's just basically tracing. And once I get all the tracing done, you have the picture. Not that this was hard to draw, really, but because I'm just so good. So good. No. Because I've already spent the time and I was able to just get it out of the way. Right now we are listening to, I believe it's called Condense? Yeah. Constance. Alright, study as a surgeon here, Derek. Study as a surgeon. As usual, all the music links are in the description. Under the music used. If you just click the first link there, where it's all the Creative Commons gubbins, it'll basically take you there, so you can just listen to it. And the music's all free too, so you can listen to it as much as you want. And fantasize about how much you love your so lovely Doodle Wolf. Okay. We're almost done here, which is good. Just gotta... Bloop. Bloop. That's better. And then go around here. Alright. So if I were to close down understood. It'll be better once I actually start cutting out lines and things, and we can hope anyways. We can hope it gets better. If he doesn't, then oh well. I'll try again. Nope. It's the eraser tool. Alright. Finally, I'll put this one's own little layer here. It should be above the... no, it should be behind the body. Yeah. Because he's using his downstage hand. For the record, if you don't know, I guess this sort of works in art as the same way it does in theater. But if you have your body's always supposed to face out to the audience. So you have your hand here and your hand here. You should always use if you're going to gesture, put a little face on him. If you're going to gesture, use your downstage hand, because if you use your upstage hand, you then block off a lot of your body. So use your downstage hand, and that's to not block yourself off from the audience. Acting tips from Dark Does Doodles. Moving on. Okay, up here. Now this hand is going to get a little dicey. Like that. How many little fingies did I give him? 4? 4 including the thumb? Yeah, 4 including the thumb. So, okay, and I can see the lines there too. Kinda wanna turn that off just for now. I can just see them. the line work. Leave this a little bit open. This is part of the fingers you're going to see more of. Okay. All right. Now all that's left is this sword thing. So I don't know how I want this thing to look. Like, it's supposed to look like a hunk of junk, but at the same time it's not. It's supposed to be sort of like, I guess. And you can't really have a stick since kobolds live underground. So I was just gonna make it like a hunk of rock. There. Let's just do some fix-ups. Okay, so we need to get to his face. Yeah, and start erasing. Erase. Erase the entire thing. Yeah, darn. Erase along here. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas, sort of. Okay. This won't matter too much, but I'll get rid of the body here. It's 42. Yep, 42. Most things you can only have so many layers inside, but I think actually reaching that without copying and pasting layers is kind of hard to do. Like, I'd surpass the layer limit, but that's only when like copying and pasting entire folders of character art. So it's possible, but implausible. If it has happened to you, then it's a shame. I'm sorry that it's happened to you. But I guess it's what it's stable with is that many layers, so there. Just gotta stability in your drawing program is a pretty good thing to have. I wanna. There's this leg here. Oh shit, that's on the tail layer. It was kind of shittily done anyway, so I kind of want to fix that. What's the leg? Leg. Okay. 2 minutes. I'll finish this up first before I end it. I'll finish up the character art. Character art is my strong point, but that's not saying much. 41 is what I want. 41. Up we go. Up we go. that, and then like that. Should follow contours of a finger. Now that just looks silly, because this finger looks really thin now. But if I were to do this, and then go like this, and then like this, that doesn't look as silly. Alright, and just one final thing on the legs. He sort of already has it, but I wanted to give him more, I don't know, more stature, that he was standing like that, but now that just looks silly. I could shave it down a little bit. There. And then fine, next one, I think it's over here. Get rid of you. Okay. Okay, all right. So I think that's it for today. I'm the Doodle Wolf, and have a fabulous day.